my dollars make it hurt.
Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys can you hear me now? Let me know. Let me know. Can you hear me now? 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 There you go. Appreciate you, Joe. Appreciate you. There you go. Everybody can hear me. Appreciate you. Forgive, there it is. Forgive the jankiness. All right, I'm back. Let me start over again. Well, first of all, for those that have been with me, you already know. All right, where I'm seen, where I'm heard. I ain't go through all that. Let me go through that again. Now, this is what you can do. Go ahead and hit that like button. Because y'all already know what the rules are. If you're not going to do the super chat, if you're not going to do the stars, it's not a requirement, but we all can hit that like button. So if you can, help your brother out. Let's go drive this algorithm crazy. by saying, who is this bald head dude that's on here just yip yapping? Got a Dallas Cowboy jersey on, and you know he blind because he's a little older. But what's going on here with this dude? So if you do that, if you hit that like button for me, smash it. Just don't hit it one time. Smash it. Just smash it, smash it, smash it. Do that for you, boy, and I would appreciate it so much. Share it as well if you can. Share it as well if you can. Forgive me for that little problem there with. That's what happens when you didn't turn on what you're supposed to turn on at the beginning. You can't expect it to be where it is, now. So let's see if I'm getting my good on Podbean. I think I am. So we'll just have to see. What's up, everybody? Look, the time, basically the time for talking is over with. I'm going to do my last little talking. It's really not talking, but just, I guess, little points that need to be made before we look at it tomorrow. All right. Let's go ahead and look at that real quick. All right. I'm just typing in stuff. Hopefully folks will pop in. Listen, what hasn't been said? One thing that I like so far that I didn't hit on the last time is that I love the embracing, I guess, of the guys accepting, number one, that it is a big game. They tried to shoot that down before, but from head coach on, well, not head coach, from owner on down, it's been pretty much a same type of statement. It's a big game. Jerry Jones used an expletive. He said this is some serious H. Y'all heard that this week. Dak Prescott embraces it. He loves it. Coach McCarthy, of course, has said it's a huge game. It's a rivalry game. It's big. Michael Parsons, of course, is talking as he always does. The only person that I haven't heard from this week, which I'm shocked, is DeMarcus Lawrence, who I feel is everybody say Micah and Dak, but quiet as it is kept, I still think D-Law is still probably one of the top emotional leaders of this team. Haven't heard from him, but I don't have to because I know where he stands. I know what he's ready to do. So I'm very appreciative, and I already appreciate the attitude of D-Law, and I haven't heard him. I know he's ready to go because he always is. So we got a big, humongous game for several reasons. And I'm going to go ahead and say it, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm just going to go and put it out here now. It's a must win. And part of that is it's really not because of the 49er loss. What's up? The reason why it is a big loss, it's a must win, is because of the Cardinal loss. That's why. It has to be won tomorrow. It has to be. That loss to the Cardinals, number one, it puts us a game behind. But if we lose tomorrow, we'd really down 2.5 in the division. And to be honest with you, I really don't know if we can make that up. I know it's a lot of football. I understand that. I understand it's a lot of football to be played, but let's just be realistic and honest. We cannot go down 2 games, 2.5 games in Philadelphia. We can't. We just can't. It's gonna be super hard to make up with, especially the way Philly is played. It is. Now, if we win, now we talking a whole new set of circumstances. We talking really look out. Okay, we're in prime position to do what we had said what we wanted to do at the beginning of the season. That's how critical this game is. You can get knocked down a nice little peg, and then if you win tomorrow, you're in real prime position. Forgive me if I'm wrong, y'all, but if we win tomorrow, standings wise, aren't we the best team in the NFC if we win tomorrow? Are we the number 1 seed? Or is Philly still the number 1 seed because of conference losses? Maybe that's the reason why, because we did lose to the Cardinals and the 49ers. That would be 2 conference losses compared to Philly, who's only lost 1. And they won the conference loss. So I maybe, we had to really, because they had the same record. No, not the same record. They'd be a game behind. That's because they haven't had their bye yet. I don't think. I got to check that out. And forgive me if I'm mistaken. Forgive me for that. But I know that there's some circumstances going on. Yeah, Eagles lost to the Jets, so they wouldn't have 2 conference losses. They'll still have 2 losses in the loss column, but they would be. Well, not really, Joe. They will have 2 losses, and we would too. But I think the separation would be that they don't have any conference losses, NFC conference losses, and I think we do have 2. So even though we would pretty much be leading the division, yes, but I don't think that we would be number 1 over. I think Philly would still be number 1 seed, even though we beat them, and that's because the conference losses. Exactly. Eagles have a bye week next week. Exactly. So either way it go, it's a huge game. Another reason why it is a huge game, other than standing wise, because these are the type of wins that can catapult you to another level in confidence. It'll put you in the bird seat of the expectations. You would somewhat turn into somewhat of a bully. Everybody already gonna shoot the Cowboys their best shot anyway. We already know that. But it goes to a completely different level when you are pretty much the top team in the whole conference. So it is a huge game tomorrow. And I don't care where it is. And I understand the place where we're playing tomorrow. I understand how the fans gonna be. I understand it's gonna be crazy in that place. I understand it. I don't care. It come a time where you got to win. Now, here's the other reason why. And I know y'all in here, I understand. But again, just because you don't like the message, the messenger, and I'm not saying y'all don't like me. I'm just saying we got to get past this messenger stuff and just focus in on the message. Just because you don't like the person that's delivering it does not mean their message is wrong. And I say that to say this. A lot of these guys not lying on the Cowboys. So, Chris, man, look, a lot of these folks that y'all can't stand, they ain't lying on us. I mean, I know you don't like the Stephen A's. I know you don't like the Shannons. I know you don't like Shady McCoy. I know you don't like Joy Taylor. I know you don't like Richard Sherman. You know, I understand that. I do. I get it. But just because you don't like them don't mean they lying now. Here's what the truth is. Now y'all like me, but I'm gonna go ahead and just say what it is. These are the games that we don't do too well in. And don't hold up. I understand. I know. I understand the Cowboys' record against Philadelphia, in particular, Dak Prescott against Philadelphia. I get that. I get it. But he gotta win this game to shut some of these mouths up. He got to. I'm tired of this same narrative. And the reason why it's the same narrative is because we ain't changed it. That's the reason why you keep hearing he can't win the big game. He can't win this game. He can't win that game. He does well on lesser teams. When he play the big boys, he can't win. That's the reason why it hadn't changed, because some of that is true. You need to shut it up tomorrow night. They need to shut it up tomorrow night. As well as Dak has played these last 2 weeks, we need to see that same guy tomorrow afternoon. It's really that simple, y'all. It's really that simple. A lot of stuff can get shut down with a win. Again, the Cowboys have a chance tomorrow to send a statement. They do. And it ain't no excuses. Now, nuts and bolts of the game. Let me tell y'all what I've been looking at. Now, y'all may not agree, but I've been looking at it. And I'm expecting CD to do CD stuff. But I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to tell you who I think going to be the guy tomorrow. Jake Ferguson. I really believe that. Because, see, if Dak plays like he's been playing the last, few games, Jake Ferguson going to be just because he starts scrambling does not mean he needs to go all the way downfield on a scramble drill. It don't mean that. That might be there sometime, but it may not. Most of the time it won't be. But that short, medium throw that is going to be probably going to have the middle wide open. I think Jake Ferguson is going to have a big game tomorrow night. I really do. That's my surprise guy for tomorrow. I believe Jake Ferguson is going to have probably his best game as a Dallas Cowboy tomorrow. He's waking up, just in case y'all ain't noticed. I believe tomorrow night is really his coming out party tomorrow night. I do. I think he's going to be a target that's not going to get a lot of attention, and I think he's going to bake some folks. I don't think there won't be no double team like CD may get. Cooks might get a safety over the top because of his speed. Jake Ferguson won't have that. Jake Ferguson probably is going to be going up against a linebacker, and I will take my chances on Jake Ferguson all day long. I'm looking for Jake. I'm telling y'all, I done peeped it out. I'm looking for Jake Ferguson to have at least 7 to 8 catches, close to 100 yards tomorrow. I think he's the key. Y'all remember that when y'all watching the game. There's an intruder that is coming in. And he's coming in, and he obviously didn't hear what I had to say before. Y'all see him in the chat. I don't even recognize him no more because until his team do something, I ain't even talking to him. Y'all talk to him in there. Y'all know who it is. The usual. Let's just put it that way. The usual guy. Y'all talk to him for me. Okay? I believe that Jake Ferguson is going to game tomorrow. Now I will say this. I'm getting a little worried. Wayne's not a little worried. I'm not worried. It's just that there's too much of a pattern that's going on. At some point, just like we were saying with Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott. Remember when me that said I wasn't the only one that noticed it. A lot of the people here in this chat, we were saying the same thing when it came to Ezekiel Elliott and Pollard. We were saying if you really want to get the offense popping, you're gonna have to switch and start getting Pollard the ball even after Zeke runs it up the middle for 2 or 3 yards, because he's the guy that's going to kind of open things up. Well, now it's reversed. Anybody in here notice like me that for some reason Rico is running the ball a little bit more harder than Pollard, or he can get a little further up the middle or in the tackles right now better than Pollard can? I'm not saying Pollard is beat up. I'm just saying I think that it's time, even though I know they ain't going to do it, I think it's time that Rico should touch the ball a whole lot. And I'm talking a lot when I say a lot. I think Rico ought to touch the ball at least somewhere between 13 and 15 as far as carry goes. And that's it, I'm saying, because you ain't going to have, Dak cannot throw the ball all game long against these guys. He can't. You're going to have to get some type of running. And if the running game is going to be hard to really obtain and really try to get some real positive yards, it's like 1st and 10. Okay, now 2nd and 6, 2nd and 5. Okay, give Rico the ball. Rico is running the ball. We just don't get to see it a lot because you don't get the ball. You don't get the calls. But Rico is running very hard, and you're going to need that against guys like Philly. You are. That's if Deuce, Joe. That's if Deuce. That is only if Deuce is on the squad. Deuce Vaughn has been a healthy scratch the last 2 games. Deuce may not even suit up tomorrow. May not. I'm going to be honest with you. At this point, I don't want Deuce Vaughn. I want Malik Davis. I want Malik Davis. I don't want Deuce Vaughn. See, I don't have time right now for gadgets and screens and all that kind of. We got to establish. If you want to make, and Dak has played well, but if you really want Dak to play as great as he can, you get a good pass or a game. Good running game going. You'll really see something then. Deuce is not going to give me what I need in between the tackles. Yeah, he can get you in the screen game. Yeah, he can. But everybody know he gonna get the ball when he come in, and everybody know how he gonna play. They know he going outside. You don't bring him in for a gadget because he can't block. He too small. He get ran over easily. So anytime he come in the game, he about to get the ball. The question is, how is he gonna get the ball? It's either going to be outside, either way it go, running outside or getting a screen play. That's no. I want Malik Davis in. That's me. You may want Deuce, and I ain't knocking you. Look, whoever can get the job done, that's what I want. But we got to get the run game going. You just can't line up Dak 35, 40 times in the pass game and think that's gonna get it done. That's just not gonna get it done tomorrow night. That's what I'm looking at. All right. Last thing, everybody want to know about Tyron Smith. I told you guys I believe he's playing. If you heard the press conference this week, Coach McCarthy said that Wednesdays were going to be an off day for veterans anyway, and then on Thursday he's working. He's going through the walkthroughs, but he's not doing running plays. And of course, when you got a stinger, you're trying to save him. They're saying the Cowboys are supposed to practice today. So if he practices today, is what Coach McCarthy said. If he's practicing today, he should be good to go. Of course, and he makes it through the practice, then he should be good to go for Sunday. And we need him. We need him. So I'm looking forward to having the best line possible that we can have. So that's what we're looking at as far as line goes. I think that's really the only question. And if he can't go, the question then, who is going to be the backup? I really believe they, crazy as it may sound, y'all, I think they like Richards. Appreciate you, Eduardo. Oh, appreciate you from the sports page. All right. Thank you, Eduardo. I don't like what the rest of you said, but I don't like what you said at the end. You know what I'm talking about. But I'll let you slide. Appreciate you popping in from the sports page. Appreciate you so much. And Dak is whack. The rest of the Cowboys, Dak is whack. And then he said, but the rest of the Cowboys are pretty good. I don't know. Dak might change your mind after tomorrow. And surprisingly, a lot of people are picking the Cowboys to win. That's incredible. There's a lot of folks picking the Cowboys to win tomorrow. That scares me. I don't want y'all picking the Cowboys. I don't want it. I want everybody to say, we're going to get our brains beat out. That's what I want. I want everybody to say that. I don't want y'all thinking we going to win at all. Y'all say Jalen Hurts is the man. Let him be the man. I don't want nobody picking the Cowboys tomorrow. I hope they don't. I want everybody on Jalen Hurts. I want everybody. Yeah, I want everybody to just pick them. Hey, they too good. Philly too good. They too good. This. Woo! Boy, y'all in trouble. It's somebody in trouble tomorrow. That's all I'm gonna say. Somebody in trouble tomorrow. Somebody in trouble. It is a war that's about to go on. Now, here's again. I'm saying Jake Ferguson is gonna have a huge game tomorrow. I'm saying Jake Ferguson is gonna have a huge game. That's my surprise guy tomorrow. I'm telling y'all. And it just ain't going to be in the red zone. I'm talking about it's going to be all over the place. I believe he's going to get about 8 catches, 7 or 8 catches tomorrow. And I believe he's going to get right at close to 100 yards tomorrow, which would be huge. I really do believe that. Defensively, here's what I'm going to say about that. Philly has not been running the ball well lately. Well, they have been running the ball. They just haven't been doing it a whole lot because A.J. Brown has had such a monster month and a half. Devontae Smith is having his usual self, being his usual self. And so they've gotten somewhat pass happy. I don't think that's going to be the case tomorrow. They're going to go back to their old school ways, which means, what's up, Kyle? What's up, bro? they're going to go back to their old school ways, and that is pounding the football. Why is that? Because the Cowboys, I don't care what the stats say, the Cowboys, to me, and y'all know I'm a Cowboy fan, the Cowboys have not proven to me that they can literally stop the run. And before my brothers and sisters in Cowboy land try to jump on me, let's think. The reason why the stats are what they are, as far as us being the stats say we're a pretty good run defense. But it's not because we just stopping somebody. Now, I will give us credit for stopping Christian McCaffrey, even though the 49ers killed us. But it wasn't because of McCaffrey. McCaffrey had plenty of carries. He only had 50-some-odd yards. That's it. The reason why we're like that is because of the scoreboard. Let's be honest, Cowboy fans. The reason why we have not done, the reason why we look so well in stat-wise, as far as run defense goes, is because we've taken teams out of the game with the blowouts. Just the truth. We took it from the Giants, blew them out early, they had to pass the rest of the way. We blew out the Jets, took the run game away from them. They thought for sure they were going to run Breece Hall and Dalvin Cook. By the time they looked up at the scoreboard, they were down 20. We took the run away because of the scoreboard. The Cardinals ran it consistently. We all know what happened that game. We took Stevenson. We took Stevenson and Ezekiel Elliott out with the Patriots. Why? Because we blew them out. And they couldn't run the ball because they tried to catch up. It fell right into our hands. The truth be told about the Rams, same thing. That avalanche came in the second quarter, and before they look up, they almost down 30 points at halftime. You ain't coming out talking about, well, we got to pound the football. No, you're down almost 28 points. No, you're trying to pass the ball. But in the process of them blowing folks out, we still don't necessarily have the real answer that we're looking for. What happens when a team stays with their game plan to try to run the ball against us? Can we hold a team under 100 yards then? That's my only last question about the defense. Which is why I'm trying to tell y'all, tomorrow night, A.J. Brown may not get his 125 yards like he's got for the last, 7 weeks or 6 or 7 weeks. I don't think he's going to get it. And the reason why he's not going to get it is because he may not have to get it. Trust me, they want to turn this game over because the truth of the matter is, to me, y'all ain't got to agree. Y'all chat. The chat is, it's mighty, mighty quiet here from my brothers and sisters. I'm just calling it like it is. I don't know. I think it's going to be, they're going to really try to pound it with Swift and Gainwell. And you might as well throw in Jalen with that too. I don't believe this injury that they're all talking about. I don't believe it. I think Jalen going to be just fine. I don't think he's going to run no 10, 12 times now. But I believe he's going to get that read option going. That we're going to get tested run again with our run defense tomorrow. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And Philly, I don't think it's going to be A.J. Brown tomorrow night. I don't think it's really going to be Devontae Smith. I believe they're going to try to run the ball at least 45 times tomorrow because they don't believe it. They don't believe we can stop the run. They don't. They don't believe it. And unless the Cowboys do what we've been doing, remember what I've said. We win spectacularly and then we lose spectacularly. It's no middle ground with us. Either the way the pattern is gone this year is, other than the Charger game, is either been we blow you out or we get blown out. It ain't no in between ground. The closest game we had was the Charger game. Everything else is the Cowboys destroyed somebody or we got destroyed. That's it. So that's my really only question. We gonna find this out early, because I got the feeling Philly's gonna run it. Now, a lot of you thinking that we're gonna blitz Hurts and we gonna hey Jory, we gonna pressure him. We gonna light him up. Can I tell you this, y'all? Hey, what's up, Smoke? I see you over there. Ali, what's up? Can I tell you this? For real. We're gonna have to earn the right to rush him. See, if it's 1st and 10 and Philly is getting, and we look at 2nd down and it's 2nd and 5 and 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 3, we ain't getting no rush. You know, if anything, it'll be a run blitz, and then that's when, AJ is one-on-one and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, we got to earn the right to get them in 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. I mean, we really gonna have to shut it down. So here's my thing tonight. I mean, right now, we're gonna have to have, especially in the middle. OC is gonna have to play like he's been playing this whole season. Big Hankins is gonna have to do something. And I saw somebody say something about Mozzie. Well, see, it's time to grow up now. It's time for, see, when you get drafted in the first round, unfortunately for you, when you get drafted in the first round, you can't hide. You're expected to make an impact. And if you can't get on the field, a whole lot or whatever, and I'm not talking about, because see, all Maz has to do is simply get that double team going where he had to get doubled. That's his job. His job is not to be a playmaking defensive tackle. That's what OC does. That's what OC is. OC is not, that Mozzie is not OC. His job is to clog up the middle, let the linebackers run. But unfortunately for him, because he was drafted in the first round, there is a expectation that goes along with being a first round pick, especially from the defensive tackle position. He don't get to hide too much, and they have shielded him, and they have done it. But the Cowboys would rather have OC, Golston in the middle. I'm serious. Mozzie, look, when you drafted in the first round, you're not the rotational guy. Y'all understand what I'm saying? He's not the rotational guy. When you're a first round draft pick, the rotation then revolves around you. Instead, so far, Mozzie is just a rotational guy. You see what I'm saying? So tomorrow night, See, Bell is not a rotational guy no more. See, he transitioned. He moved up. Marquise Bell is a starter. He stepped up. You see what I'm saying? And if there's a rotation, the rotation comes behind him. It don't come behind, saying, hey, Bell will get to play 2 plays, and then he'll get to go out and all that kind of stuff. No, man, no. We got to understand where we at. Mozzie got to do something. I'm sorry. I done babysit, get the pacifier out. Pacifying days over with. No, sir. I'm done. Hey, Brandy, I don't know who you are, but thank you for popping in. Thank you for popping in, Brandy. I like you. I like Brandy. This is my first time seeing Brandy. And Brandy coming in talking like she need to be the co-host of the show already. Y'all see what she's saying? She telling the truth. Brandy, you must be in my notes because I'm coming to that. You must be in my notes, Brandy. Welcome to the Big Time Show, Brandy. Hope this is not your last time. We have to find out who these guys are. Let me say this. And here's another thing. Here's one of the hidden things that won't come up. All right? Because we saw it in the Ram game. I'm going to show y'all. Remember that first drive where the Cowboys look like they ain't seen a football in 30 weeks. Guy gave up 2-3 sacks. Just look like they ain't nobody. Look like they had their feet in quicksand. It was just horrible. I thought Dak was about to go to the hospital. Let me tell you something. Pride will get us killed. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Do y'all remember in the Ram game? If y'all don't believe, y'all got the all 22 tape. Go look at the first drive of the Cowboys and you're going to see something. Here's where the pride comes in. If you notice, they had pride and said, okay, we're going to let Aaron Donald go. We're going to put him there. We're going to put him over Zach Martin. And we got enough pride. And we're going to let Zach Martin go one-on-one with Aaron Donald. Two all pros going head up. 2 future Hall of Famers going head up. They said, we got pride. Why a guy can take his guy and all that kind of stuff. Almost got Dak Prescott killed back there. But it took them to the next 2 drives before they finally did it. And what did they do? They gave Zach Martin some help. I'm saying that to say this about tomorrow night. Listen, I know them young pups are young. Jordan, whoever Carter, and then Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis. If Zach Martin getting his brains beat out, please get him some help. We ain't got time to be waiting. I got another one for you. Here's another one. And I'm expecting this one. Love Terrence Steele. Love him. Love Terrence Steele. And I'm going to believe Tyron Smith is going to be all right. I believe he's playing. But Terrence Steele not right, y'all. And we're going against the logic of what everybody is saying about ACLs and the recovery. You're not yourself in your first year coming back. If you're coming back after 8-9 months, you're not yourself. That's the reason why we were going off on Michael Gallup. Michael Gallup is a little bit better now. He wasn't like this last year. He was struggling because he wasn't right. Terrence Steele is not right coming off his ACL. I say that to say this. If Haason Reddick, whatever his name is, number 7, is lined up over there with Terrence Steele and Steele gets whipped by the speed of Reddick immediately, don't be wasting all that time, man. Getting that man some help. Put that dang tight end over there. You got to do something. You can't go one-on-one. You got to coach. You don't let these guys game wreck. You just don't do it. Now, everybody ain't Aaron Donald. I get that. And I understand these young guys are young, Carter and Davis. But they super strong and they cause serious problems. Do not let my quarterback get destroyed because y'all got pride. Let me type that in. See, pride Y'all know I'm an assistant pastor, so this is what the Bible say. I ain't mean to throw it in, and I do got to preach tomorrow too. Let me throw that in. So I ain't gonna use all my voice. But pride leads to a destruction. Let me put that up there. Pride. Pride right there. Yeah, pride. Pride. They got too many playmakers on their defensive line. They blitz well. If our guys are getting their brains kicked in, don't wait until the second quarter to start making the adjustment. No. Make it now. Slide the protection over. Give me a tight end on that side. Give me a chip with the running back. Do something. Just don't let him keep getting his brains beat out. See, this is the little stuff we don't show up, in the stat line. But I noticed this. I noticed stuff like this. The pride. No, Zach gonna get him. Zach gonna get Aaron Donald. He's all pro. He's all world guard. He gonna block Aaron Donald. Yeah, I tell you. Yeah. No, we're not gonna let it happen. Well, he don't need no help. Zach Martin ain't never needed no help. He's been all pro all these years. He's been a Pro Bowl guard all these years. He's been the man. He don't need no assistance. No, man, look, please. You don't want to admit Zach a little longer in the tooth now, too. I'm not saying Zach's sorry. I'm saying if you know he need help, get him the help, especially in the case of Terrence Steele. If Terrence Steele can't block Reddick, we can't let these guys dominate the game. And I'm in full agreement with Brandy. I saw an earlier comment. I just saw it. If we got this game, and again, this is real odd because see the Cowboys fooled me against the Rams. I'm just saying they fooled me because I thought for sure that we weren't gonna be passing like we did, but that was the game plan to go after them. That's why them guys get paid millions of dollars, and I'm just sitting here on my little podcast show and got to go clock in somewhere. You understand? Those folks get paid millions, and they saw that they can go ahead and attack in the air. All right? But one of these games, and I got a feeling this might be the game, you really are going to have to establish the run game. I think this is the one. Which means, ladies and gentlemen, and I want to know how y'all feeling about this. Before y'all tell me what I want to know, I need y'all to hit that like button. Smash it a few times. Do it for me now. Do it for me now. Help your boy. Help your boy. Brandon, do I need to send you the link so you can come in here? You've been all in my notes. I think we just meet, Brandon. You got a camera in my house? Lord of mercy. Somebody check Brand out, see if does she work for the FBI? See right there, she says she at work. Where do you work, Brandy? Do you work for the FBI? Because I swear you in my notes. I think y'all, hey, look. I'm just kidding, Brandon. You all right with me. Hit that like button. Everybody, I see y'all doing it. Hit that like button. Northrop Gun Grooming. I don't even know what it is. Where you live, Brandon? Where do you live? I'm just glad you're on the show. She's a new family member, y'all. Brandy is hitting the like button like I'm doing. All right. Brandy has subscribed. Well, let me see where Brandy watching me from. Brandy watching me from Facebook. So Brandy has liked my show. She's liked me. She's going to follow me. She's going to turn on the live notifications. Brandy lives in Los Angeles, California. Let me guess, Brandy, West Coast. You watch West Coast, that's my brother. I've been on his show a few times, and we all here together. So you are a family member because I'm part of the family too. I'm in the scout chat. I just don't do it too much. I think I put it in there by mistake again. I talked to West Coast. He told me to put it in there. I just said, no, bro, I don't want to do it. But I think I did it again. Yeah, and Law Nation. Yeah, these are my brothers, okay? They're younger than I am. I'm better than they both of them. And a little handsome too. I mean, more handsome than they are. But I'm just no. Let me take that back. Law Nation, Law, a celebrity. Law, one of them pretty big beard guys. You know what I'm saying? Law, one of them. You know, he raw. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, all these guys are my brothers. Landlord, Henny, West, Boss Cowboy, the OC, Coach Marv. I'm surprised he might be in here now. Coach Marv called in on my show. We all kind of in the, we family. So welcome. I guess I'm the last one you joined, Brandy. Yeah, your Big Game, yes, of course. Big Game, James. All these are my brothers, all of them. I've been on everybody's show except Big Game. And I tried to get them on mine, but we couldn't get that together. Big Game, y'all forgive me. I'm just talking to Brandy right now, y'all. Y'all forgive me. She's new. Y'all forgive me. I'm just talking to her. But we all family. So we're going to end up sooner or later. They're going to be on my show. I tried to get them on here, but they've been boggled down with other Philly fans and all that, so they couldn't come on mine this week. But maybe I can get them after we beat Philadelphia this week. You understand? Oh, yeah, Brandy. So Shane just told you. You see it there. It's really true. If Dak play like trash tomorrow, I'm going to get right here and say he played like trash. If he played well, I'm going to say he played incredibly well. If the Cowboys come out there like they did against the 49ers, I'm going to say this is ridiculous. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say it's ridiculous that we got to keep going through the same mess every other week. I can't stand it. I'm going to tell them that. If we win, I'm going to come and say, okay, now it's time to make the next steps. But make no mistake about it. I'm a Cowboy fan now. I've earned the right to talk about them. I've been a fan since 1977. Y'all understand me? I can talk about them like that. I ain't one of these new age. See, I'm showing y'all this. Let me start waving the towel now. Let me just start waving it down. Let's go. Now, Brandy, watch this. The Cowboys took my fire away from making predictions with the Cardinal game. And they'll tell you, I ain't done it since. However, I'm very interested to know what everybody's score is. We done had a whole week. Let's go. Everybody that's watching me, whether you're an Eagle fan, Cowboy hater, whatever you are, let me have the score. Let me have your score. Tomorrow afternoon, Cowboys on the road against the Philadelphia Eagles. Everybody's playing well. Everybody's playing well. Philadelphia's playing well. Cowboys have caught a little stride. Let's see. Brandy says 30-24 Dallas. Joe says 45. Woo! 21. Good Lord. Ooh. Joe. Good God, Joe. 45 on the road. Joe, you must be thinking that the defense is going to get some turnovers tomorrow. Oh my God. This and see, here's no. John says 24-10. Defense wins tomorrow. John has the Cowboys 24-10. Everybody else, come on. Cause see, y'all messing me up with this one now. Cause see, John may have messed me up even more than Joe, cause you're saying that our defense is gonna shut that offense down to 10 points. That's I mean, that's I ain't saying it can't be done. I'm just saying, I don't know. There it is. Joe says, that's the reason why I was saying, you talking about 45 points. I had to been there. Joe said, yeah, the defense would get 4 turnovers tomorrow. And let me go on and put this out. I don't know if it's gonna be 45-21, but if the Dallas Cowboys get 4 turnovers tomorrow, we will win. Yeah. Oh my God, Brian Williamson. Lord have mercy. Gee, what? He said the Cowboys by 21. Man, y'all ain't got no respect for Philly. There we go. Terry Turner. I can always count on because we think alike. Terry says he won't 27-24 Dallas. John says D-Law is going to have a big game. He's been quiet this week, and that's not it. I said at the beginning of the show, John, I said D-Law ain't talked at all. He ain't got in front of no media. There ain't no interview. That ain't nothing. Michael Parsons did his own podcast show. I done heard from, who else? Have I heard from anybody on defense? Let me see. I heard from Dan Quinn. I haven't heard from Gilmore. I heard from Deron Bland. I heard from Bland. He did an interview with one of the young ladies that work at the Star. I forgive me for not knowing her name, but it's on the Cowboys, DallasCowboys.com. If you want to watch that, he talked a little bit. I haven't heard from. Okay, I heard from Curse. That's really it. Ain't nobody else really talking, which is a good thing. Let me say this, and last and not least, and Brandon, you would appreciate this because I agree with you 1,000,000% that we have to run the ball. But here's the problem that I got. And Brandon, since you just not coming to the show, let me tell you. Oh, George Puda. Let me see. Hey, George. Who am I? I'll answer your question first. I'm big time. That's me. If you want a resume or why I say I am, it's because I am. I'm big time. That's my nickname. I'm big time. Yeah. Exclusive, upper echelon type dude, Ric Flair type guy. You understand? Yeah, top of the mountain type guy. That's my personality. I'm really not that, but when I'm on here, I am. That's who I am. I'm big time. That's all really what you need to know. As far as being the president of the Dallas Cowboy Delusional Fan Club, that's where you got me wrong, my brother. Glad you popped in the show because you're an Eagle fan. This is where you're 1,000% wrong because everybody in this chat knows that I call it like it is. If the Cowboys are playing like trash, I say they are. If they're playing good, then I say they are too. I'm not one of these ones, Cowboy fans, that say we're going to the Super Bowl. I've never been that guy. Never. So that's just a little preview, George. If you don't believe me, just, you can go back and look at a lot of my shows. You'll be shocked to see what I am, But make no mistake about it. I'm big time. Forgive me if I mispronounce your name wrong. I don't want to do it, so I'm just going to call you Mr. George. How about that? I don't want to mispronounce your name. So I just say Mr. George. But Mr. George, I'm glad you popped in for this. Since you just popped in, Mr. George, since I know you're an Eagle fan, and I know you're going to say Philadelphia is going to win, what I want you to do is to tell me what your score is. Tell me what you think, how bad the Eagles going to beat the Cowboys. I want to see if it'll tell me what kind of Eagle fan you are. Once you tell me that. Now, let me get back to Brandon and everybody, I guess. You see, I'm going to be mad tomorrow. All right? And I got to go back to church, so So I have a 6 o'clock service. I'm speaking tomorrow morning. For those that follow me, I'm speaking tomorrow morning. Our church is having our 34th church anniversary. I'm speaking tomorrow morning for our church anniversary. Hey, tune in if you can. You know, I ain't gonna share it, but most of y'all know where the church is. Greater Imani Church. We're on Facebook. Greater Imani. That's IMANI. Service starts at 9:30. You can watch it virtually. That's all I'm gonna say. Now I gotta go back to the church. At 6 o'clock. So the game starts at 3:25 here. And just in case some of y'all don't know, daylight saving time is tonight. You'll gain an extra hour of sleep. So make sure y'all got y'all stuff together. Now, Brandy, let me tell you what I've always said. One of the problems that we have, and it ain't just started, it started over, for the last few years, is because of Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore brought a finesse type smile. Not a smile. A type of persona to this team, a finesse. That when it was time to really get physical, the physicalness was not in Kellen Moore. And you can tell that by the play calling that he did. I'm talking about consistent physical play. I ain't talking about those moments, I'm talking about physical, where you got to try to impose your will on somebody. See, when I said that don't match the Dallas Cowboys. When I say a team that imposes their will, because we haven't done it. And even with Coach McCarthy, he's pass happy too. And when it comes to the 49er game, for instance, you can't be physical having your offensive lineman going backwards. That's not the defense is attacking them. They're not attacking the defensive line. You got to go hit somebody. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And tomorrow night, you don't need to be pass blocking, have my guys come, going backwards, letting the defensive players attack them on a pass rush all the time. No, line up in a 2 tight end set, sometime 3, and go hit these guys dead in their mouth. That's what you call physical. First down, bam. Second down, now 2nd and 7, 7 and 6. Run it again. Guess what? 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2. Playbook wide open then. But you can't be lining up a shotgun on first down, second down. Now because you ain't getting nothing on second down, now it's 3rd and long. You're in the shotgun again. That's not physical play. So sooner or later, you got to go stand up to a bully. And see, this ain't what you're going to hear on ESPN. This is not what you're going to see in the stat book. Pro Football Focus ain't got this. It's called being a dog. That's what it's called. You're going to have to hit a bully in the mouth. Guess what? This is the game where you're going to have to stand up to a bully and hit the bully dead in his mouth. Impose your will. That's the game. And see, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to be very irritated if I look at the first 2 or 3 drives and all I'm seeing is finesse type play calling. I'm going to be upset. I don't care if we run the ball and don't get number 1 or 2 yards. I don't care. I need the consistency of the thought and the way to run the ball. I'm looking for it. I don't care if you run on first down and you don't give it 2 yards. Run it again. Don't give up on it. You got to stay consistent. Dak can't beat this team just throwing the ball. And I know what some of y'all gonna say. He put 40 up on him last year, big time. I get it. But if you had a choice, you don't want Dak throwing for. I know he threw for 340 last year. I understand that. I know he did it. I know he got a handle on the Eagles. I know it. I understand. But if you had a choice of having Dak Prescott throw the ball almost 40 times or him throwing the ball at least 25 to 29 times a game, you know which one you're going to take. Don't play with me. You know which one you're going to take. You know it. Got to establish. Look, we got to establish physical play. That's what we got to establish. You got to stand up to a bully. You can't come in no bully, meet a bully, and be trying to play pretty. We're not the Miami Dolphins. They finesse. Miami's finesse. We don't play like that. Or we shouldn't be playing like that. You got to impose your will on people, man. This is what I wish I could talk to the team before the game. Lord Jesus. I wish I could talk to them. I tell Mike McCarthy, sir, God bless you. You've done great, but I need you to sit Indian style right here in this flow, like you about to play. I don't need your help. I don't need you to talk it off. Sit down. Let me talk, because you need to be talked to also. I wish you would on that big old fat play call sheet, and all you can see is passing plays. I wish you would. You better not call. Look, no. Wherever your run plays are, and let me tell you this. Hey, Mike McCarthy, please, sir. I tell him this if he's sitting down. I'll sit down, sir. Sit down, if you don't mind. Give me your attention for maybe about 5 minutes. Now, Coach, I know good and well you got some more running plays in there other than just running it straight up the middle. I know you do. I know you do. I know you do. And you better. Because, see, look, Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter in the middle. Hello. Now, unless we just blowing them off the ball, then I get it. But look, we don't need to. No. You got to have something more than just running up the middle. That's that Ezekiel Elliott mess that we just done. You got to have something more than just running up the middle. Call those plays, sir. I'm not saying you can't run it up the middle, but every play shouldn't be a shotgun inside draw straight up the middle. I'm sorry, because that's all I've been seeing. Look, Coach, hello, Coach. Let me. Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you, Coach? Coach, look, Coach. Do you see how teams are attacking Michael Parsons, Coach? You know, the outside rushers. Do you see that they're running at him? Do you see that? Coach, can we run at Reddick? So you don't need to run at Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis in the middle. No, that ain't gonna work. We got to get can you run at them? Get them a little tired? You know, the game plan that you had initially starting off against Joey Bosa when you were running at him? Huh? Can you run at Reddick? Stop running in the middle all the goddamn time. It ain't working. Can we do that? Saturday Night Smoke, I see you. Oh, Saturday Night Smoke says it's going to be a 24-24 tie. Wow, Smoke. That's why, Brandon, you got to hit him. Go at him. Line that, whatever side Reddick is on. Give me that 2 tight end look. Whatever side Reddick is on. And run straight at him. Hello. You can't take all that. Look, as great as Parsons is, you'll be a fool to say that's not effective, because Parsons is not the same. When he got to, defend the run like that, you got to go at him. Exactly, Brandon. I see they got, the kid from Tennessee. I mean, you got to go at him, man. Huh? You got to go. But see, here's the thing, Joe. And you're right. But see, this is what I'm saying. See, even if they're run blitzing, the line will be going forward in run blocking. They're going to move some folks out the way now. That you got to run the ball. I don't care if they run blitzing. Tony Pollard done seen 8-man boxes before. I done seen him bust out of there plenty of time. This is just a chance you got to take, man. You can't line Dak up and shotgun the whole game and think you're going to beat a team like Philadelphia. You just not. They're too good. That coming from a Cowboy fan. Philly is good. They are. They ain't no trash. And if you keep giving them the ball, because you going 3 and out, because you line up in shotgun the whole game, your defense going to get tired. Because they're going to be on the field the whole game. Because Philly going to try to run the ball. We can't do these 3 outs. And somebody said, I believe it was Shane. We got to get off to a fast start. We got to. We can't have these 3, look, like they play against Philadelphia. San Francisco. Can't have these 3 or 4, 5, 6, 3 and outs. Defense on the field the whole time. No. Everybody, y'all making me hype now. Feel like I'm already preaching. Hit that like button for me. Hit that like button for me. Let's pause for the calls. Let's hit that like button real quick. Everybody hit it. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. I'm trying to tell the truth, y'all. For y'all Cowboy fans that's here, that's looking for me to just, Cowboys. Yeah, they're the best team in all the world. They're going to rip apart. They're going their way to the Super Bowl. And I'm not your guy. I'm not your guy. I'm going to call it like it is. The Cowboys tomorrow have to be physical. If they are physical tomorrow, everything will take care of the rest. Everything gonna fall into place if the Cowboys are physical tomorrow. I ain't really worried about that on defense because I know they will be. The question is, and come here, wait, man, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all just eavesdropping on my talk with the coach. Dan Quinn. Come on in here, please. Dan Quinn, come here. Dan Quinn, sit down for a minute, sir. Sit down. I understand that you know defense. I'm not questioning your acumen. I'm not questioning your football knowledge. I know you know defense. I know you do. You're getting paid a lot of money because you are that guy when it comes to defense. I understand it. But let's not be no fool either. Come here, Dan. I don't turn your head. Don't turn your head, Dan. Just please listen, sir. Please don't turn your head on. Just listen. Are you gonna go 1-on-1 with AJ and Devontae? Wait a minute. Cause see, we all know you like playing man, and I get it. But are you seriously gonna go 1-on-1 with AJ? And I know what you're gonna say. I know what cause see some of your people, some of the fan base gonna say the same thing. We got Deron Bland. He can hold it. Look, Dan. Whew. Dan. We can't go 1-on-1 with AJ the entire game. Why you think he getting, I think 6 or 7 game with 125 yards a game? is because a lot of teams decide to go one-on-one with him. Wrong. He's proven it. He's proven it. I don't need you to be a hero, Dan. Put a safety over the top of A.J. Brown. His plays are a lot of big-time 20, 25 plus yard plays, and usually it's because he's one-on-one. You can't let Dan. Coach Quinn, please, son, now. Please. Don't do that. I need a safety over the top of that. I understand pride. Deron, you gonna kill? No, we're not gonna kill Deron's or Gilmore's pride. We're not gonna do that. It's called winning football. That's what it's called. Take away what they do best. What do they do best? Throw the ball to A.J. Brown. Take it away. Well, what about Dallas Goedert? I'd rather have Dallas Goedert beat me than A.J. Brown. It ain't no 25 plus yard plays with Dallas Goedert. But what about Devontae Smith? What about him? Again, it has not been Devontae Smith killing folks, even though he's capable. But I take my chances with Devontae Smith. We just don't need to let A.J. Brown go off. Put a safety over the top. Take him away. Dan, what you can't do, though, is go have Gilmore going one-on-one with either one of them. And you can't let Deron Bland go with him. Now, if you're going to put Gilmore over there, you already know you're going to have a safety over the top because he's lost just a little step. He's lost a little step, and he ain't going to be able to keep up with A.J. I don't care how smart he is. You can't let it happen. Now, I'm not saying you got to do it every game. Oh, I got a super chat. I'm sorry. Super chat. Terry says, no safeties at linebacker tomorrow. We need them heavyweight head busters all day. Ain't going to take Bell off the field, though, Terry. Bell has to be on the field because he's playing so well. So I understand where you're coming from with that one, but they ain't taking Bell off. Bell got to play. Bell's one of our for sure players right now. He got to play. Can't take him off the field. Now, if you put Gilmore or A.J., I better see a safety over the top. And if you think Bland can stay with Devontae Smith, so be it. But A.J. needs attention because he has been killing people. He has. And he can kill you. He can literally destroy you. Shane says, Bishop, I'm trying to keep my peace. Well, my brother Dylan is here. That's who he's a top-notch Eagle fan. So that's who's getting on your nerves. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's Dylan, the owner of the Variety Sports Network. That's Dylan. That's all it is. He's an Eagle fan, so it is what it is. Brandon said, I miss Diggs. Oh yeah. If we had Diggs, we'd be talking a whole lot different. Then I could see you possibly going. See, if we had Diggs, I still want the same thing, Brandon. See, but it'd be better though. If we had Diggs, I would put Gilmore on A.J. And then I would let Diggs take on Devontae Smith. And I guarantee you, Hurts wouldn't be going to Diggs' side too much. So they're going to try Bland, though. Oh, everybody would. If Diggs were there, we're talking about a whole new system. But he's not. And we still got teams who don't quite believe that Bland is what he is. That's why they keep trying him. And fortunately for us, he keep making them pay. Sooner or later, that's gonna turn. I guarantee you that if Gilmore is on Brown tomorrow with some safety help, I guarantee you that he's gonna try Bland tomorrow night with Smith. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Shane says, I'm looking forward for our special teams to be outstanding tomorrow. Turpin return kicks and Aubrey doing his thing. Well, let's see if Turpin get a chance. That field goal kicker kicks it out the end zone nonstop. If our defense plays well, there might be a couple chances for punt returns, and then you might get to see that. As far as Brandon Aubrey goes, all Aubrey got to do is do what he's been doing. He's right now probably the best kicker in the NFC. So I mean, you ain't got to worry about that. He's about as solid as you can get. So I ain't worried about Brandon Aubrey. I would love to see Turpin make an impact on the game, but he rarely gets the chances. And especially after last week, they really not gonna try to kick to him now because if it wasn't for the phantom call he would have had a touchdown and one big other return. So it ain't smooth to kick to Turpin. You crazy. That's a Pro Bowl kick return. So we just got to get physical, man. That's all I'm saying. He is, Brandon. Brandon, he is. Bro, ain't no problem with Bronson. I accept all Eagle fans. I'm just glad y'all tuned in. I'm glad. I ain't got no problem with it. It don't bother me. I expect y'all to show up. I've been a part of this rival since the early 70s. I expect Philadelphia Eagle fans to troll Cowboy fans. You understand? I do that. Because Cowboy fans troll Eagle fans. How about that? I ain't going to bring up, I ain't going to say it. But since you're in here, Eagle fan, I want you to remember one thing now. See, one thing you can't dispute. Those of you on Podbean, there's one thing you can't dispute. Dak Prescott is 8-3 against y'all. You don't have no problem out of y'all. Dak has a problem with the San Francisco 49ers. I know y'all don't like that, Eagle fan. I'm just calling it like it's true. Because, see, you can't deny it. Because, and keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. Keep this in mind, Eagle fan. Now, I understand last year we kind of played seesaw with y'all. Dak didn't play the first game. You guys beat Cooper Rush, and then we beat y'all, and Jalen didn't play. Okay? That's the facts. Those are the facts. We kind of, switched up. However, this is the part that y'all don't want to admit, Eagle fans. Again, these are facts. I ain't just trolling. I'm giving you the facts. Yes, Jalen Hurts didn't play, and it does make a difference when he does not play. There's a difference between Gardner Minshew and a difference between Jalen Hurts. I ain't no fool like that. It's the truth. But here's the part y'all don't want to admit, that y'all want to gloss over, that I ain't going to let you do it. Dak Prescott in that offense last year put 40 points on y'all, and Jalen Hurts don't play defense. He tore up Bradbury and big play Slay. Remember that. He put 40 on y'all, and y'all had everybody. Except, y'all got Jalen Carter now. And does Jalen Carter make that much of a difference? I don't know. Well, I don't. Yeah, I've seen him do it though, Bronson. Well, he didn't put up 40, but he did it against. He destroyed Tampa. Y'all remember that game? Y'all remember that game? Can he put 40 up in the playoff? No, he didn't do it. He didn't do it, Bronson. You got me there. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. He didn't do it against San Francisco. Don't hit him like. No, Bronson, I can't let you get with that. I can't let you get away with that one. See, I can't see that. See, that's the cowboy. See, that's the Stephen A. Smith come from the Stephen A. Smith playbook when y'all say stuff like that. See, it's amazing to me. And it was just like this last week. It was like that last week. Before the kickoff of the Ram game, there were folks that were saying the Rams were going to beat us. Then as soon as we beat their brains out, then everybody say, well, the Rams ain't nothing. Now to go back to what you said, Bronson, before we played that Tampa Bay game, there were a whole lot of people, and you may have been one of them, I don't know, that probably said there's no way Tom Brady was going to lose in his house in the playoffs. And then when we beat their brains out, then y'all said, well, Tampa ain't nothing. They old. They ain't ready. Before the game, y'all picked them. See, that's the cowboy. That's how you try to get out instead of getting the Cowboys credit. Yeah, you know. Good question, Shane. Do you want to play the Eagles 3 times this year? I hate to say this, Shane. I can't answer that because, when you get to the playoffs, it's really all about matchups. It really is. And before I can answer that, I would like to know who am I lining up with? And, that's and based on who I have, that will kind of tell me who I would want to see. You understand what I'm saying? I really can't answer that one. I can't answer that one. It's based off who's injured, who's not injured, and that also counts for the other team as well. Because one thing we don't want to do, because see, here's the thing though. So it's only one team gonna get the bye. One team. Whoever got the best record in the NFC, they're gonna get the bye. Everybody else gonna have to play on wild card weekend. Now, depending on what the record is at the end, there's a possibility that now if Philly do what I think they're gonna do, and that's win a whole lot of football games, then the first wild card team is the 5th seed. We won't get to play Philly because Philly will be the 2 seed. So we'll play somewhere whoever the 5th play the worst division winner. So as of right now, we'll be playing the worst. We'll be playing the division winner, I believe, of the NFC South. That's New Orleans, Atlanta, Carolina, and whatever other teams in there. I forgot off the top of my head. Carolina, Atlanta, New Orleans, and Tampa. I'm sorry, that's it. So whoever comes out of the division, they're probably going to be the worst record. So that means whoever the 5th seed, that's who you'll be playing. So if you win that's 5th, then after that you go the lowest seed goes to the highest seed. You're going to be able to avoid them. So San Francisco or Philly, the way it's looking, I need to know who I got before I can make that decision. So I hate to be like that to you. If this was Madden and I could put all my guys at full strength, including Diggs, I'll tell you, I would love to play Philly again because I know we can beat them. Oh, no, Bronson. You're wrong there. No, you're wrong there. Beating y'all is what we used to doing. I understand y'all fly, Eagles fly, and y'all flying high and all that kind of stuff, but we don't have no problem out of y'all. we're used to beating Philadelphia. We are. We're not used to beating San Francisco, but we're used to beating Philadelphia. That's the facts. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm just calling it like it is. Those are the facts. We don't have a problem beating Philadelphia. Our problem, present problem, are the San Francisco 49ers. That's who we can't beat. That's who Yeah, that's just the truth. We ain't struggling against y'all. These Dak Prescott have. Dak Prescott had no problem out of Philadelphia. Cooper Rush may have had a problem after the Eagles. He ain't beat y'all. Cooper Rush may have a problem. Dak Prescott don't have a problem beating y'all. He does it regularly. Now Jalen Hurts, however, has a problem beating the Dallas Cowboys. Hello? I'm just saying. I know you don't want to admit it, but it's the truth. All right. Yeah, Brian. Yeah. We hunting for birds. It's hunting time. I heard it was hunting season in Philadelphia. I heard it's hunting season in Philadelphia. That's what I heard. What's up, Andy Carr? Here comes another Philadelphia Eagle fan. Man, if I know you coming in, I should have made you come on time, man. I mean, you could have co-hosted the show. Because I know you're a Philadelphia Eagle fan. Watch yourself, overseer. Here he come. See what I'm saying? Here they all come. The fly eagle fly and all that. And see, here's the other thing. It's us against the whole world. Because see, Cowboys done won last couple weeks. All these, look, 49er fans, I've been saying, I need to send out an APB out for San Francisco 49er fan because I got plenty of San Francisco 49er fans. I don't know where they been. I think they deactivated their Facebook accounts. I can't find nobody. They quiet as a church mouse. Now all of a sudden they want to start talking about the Cowboys. See? Cause see, they done bought all the 49er chilling packages. They got pom-poms in the mail. They got towels. They got cups, and they ain't worried about everybody. There's a lot of teams in here that's represented. They done ordered from FedEx. FedEx done special delivering they Philadelphia Eagle cheerleading package. They got it now because they all are circling around. So you heard nothing from them, the 49er fans. Period. I don't know where they been. You heard nothing. Now all of a sudden, now they want to talk now. See what I'm saying? Now they want to talk because they think Philly about to take us out. So they can finally, you're going to find out all these folks have been quiet. You let the Cowboys lose tomorrow. Man, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible. Huh? Just watch. I got some teams in here that folks that ain't even invested into their own team. They following the Philadelphia. They got Philadelphia Eagle flags. They got Philadelphia Eagle T-shirts. They got Philadelphia Eagle wristbands. And you ask them what their team is, they'll say it's the Houston Texans. Like somebody in this chat that I know. But they done ordered Philadelphia Eagle fan, the fan, but they done ordered it all. They can't wait. See what I'm saying? So it's the whole world against the Cowboys tomorrow. I get it. That's why I say they need to show up. Now, Bronson, since you the Philadelphia Eagle, you ain't the only one. It's something in here. Yeah, they're right there. They're Darren Johnson. There it is. Cowboys Haterade week. I got it. Yeah, see. All right. Bronson, since you in here and you're holding up the flag. Yeah. Dylan, there he is. My brother in there. I need to know, Bronson. There you go. I see you. Because you ain't put it in. At least if you did, I didn't see it. Give me the score. Since I already know you say the Eagles are going to win. Give me the score. I need to see where you at. Put it in the score. If you did earlier, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. 31-28. You know what? Because you put that score in, Bronson, I'm gonna consider you a real Philadelphia Eagle fan. But not only that, you're a football guy. Because that score is respectful. I like that. Oh, and they said nobody likes us, and we don't. Saverio Mitchell. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce your name. Whoever this guy here is, forgive me. This name right here. I don't want to mispronounce your name, so I apologize. But since I'm highlighting your score, is that Eagles? You saying the Eagles are gonna win 24-17? Dylan says 28-24 Eagles. See, these are respectful scores. And the Cubs, what is your score, brother? Since you worried about the tush push, ain't nobody stopping that. I understand that. Our job is to make sure you don't get 3rd and 1 too many times. We need y'all about 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, so we can come at them. That's what I want. Yeah. Joe has been following me for the last, 2-3 years. Joe is a Cowboy watcher. All right, Bronson says, I'm not saying you guys won't score. It'll be a good game, but I believe we will pull it out. I understand. He say, it's my guy right here, I don't want to mispronounce it. He say he's an Eagle fan. We already have you nervous. No, you ain't got us nervous. No. That's not it. Not nervous at all. He said, Dylan said, I do think Philly's D rips Dak up, though. If the D-line can get to him early, it's going to be a long day for Dak. I agree 1,000%. I talked about that first. That the old line has to bring it. I'm trying to bring it, Alan. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Yeah. East Side is the perennial Cowboy hater. That he don't even watch his own team. He just watches us and just troll. He go to everybody's show, showing his Cowboy hate. But keep in mind, he's a Houston Texan fan. And on this show, now everybody else get to do it, but on this show, I'm putting him on mute because he can't talk when the Houston Texans lost to the Carolina Panthers. So he has no room to talk. And see, he tried to talk. His team just lost to Carolina. And then he gonna carry the nerve to come on my show talking about after the Cowboys won and beat the Rams. He want to come talk trash. And I'm like, dude, you got to earn the right to talk on my show. So I don't even pay attention. Not to him. Because he ain't talking about nothing. There it is. Andy Carr says 34-31. Dak throws a pick to end it. Okay. Since y'all Philadelphia Eagle fans, and let me ask y'all this, yes or no? Is A.J. Brown getting 125 yards tomorrow? Yes or no? Y'all think he continues his streak against us? Y'all really think that he's going to get 125 yards plus tomorrow like he been doing to everybody else? Bronson says no. Smart. Darren Johnson says easy. Oh, okay. Greg, 38-27 Cowboys. Got you. What's up, T Smooth? I need to know, y'all Philadelphia Eagle fan, is AJ Brown gonna get 125 yards plus like he been doing against everybody? I think it's six or seven. You supposed to be worried about him, Bronson. He's killing people. AJ Brown has lost his mind. You supposed to worry about him. Huh? Oh, okay. Very interesting right here. AC says AJ Brown will get 125 plus, and CD Lamb is gonna get 125 plus. Interesting. You say we think we worry about AJ. You better worry about AJ Brown. What coordinator is not worried about AJ Brown? Ron said, I think AJ gets around 75 yards and a TD. Well, then, Bronson, let me ask you this before I say this, since you're in there. You say you're going to get 75 and a TD, 75 yards. Are you then expecting Devontae Smith to go off tomorrow? Are you expecting that? Hey, iDoc says 27-24. Cowboys on Podbean. Norman Smith said he got the Cowboys about 13. Bronson, are you expecting Devontae Smith to go off? Y'all lighting this chat up. I'm really liking this, to be honest with you. And while y'all at it, let's pause for the calls. Everybody hit wherever you watching me from. There it is. Bronson, see, you think you slick. See how I called it out? Bronson said he think Devontae Smith is going to get 100 yards plus 2 touchdowns. Well, I'm going to say this, Bronson. I said this earlier. That's what's going to have to happen. Because there ain't nowhere in the world I'm going to let A.J. Brown beat me. You're going to have to... Devontae Smith is going to have to beat me tomorrow night. Everybody hit that like button for me. This just sends stuff to the algorithm, letting them know that this bald head guy, they got something like the Big Time Show, and there's a lot of people liking it. Y'all smash it like I'm doing. Just smash it. And they going to say, man, we may need to recommend his show to some other folks. Because, I mean, it's a lot of folks that, they liking it. He must be saying some word a while. So, just keep hitting. Everybody, give me at least 10 per person. Like right now, I got about, this stuff is misleading as well because I can't see everybody that's on Twitter. But I got about 30 some odd people live. So if you give me 10 likes a piece, that's 310 likes. So everybody, if you're on YouTube, hit that heart button at least 10 times. Do that for me. If you're on Podbean, hit that heart button for me. That's all you got to do. Ain't going to cost you nothing. Just a couple of seconds. That's all it's going to do. Hit that for me. Show help your boy out. Our voice need to be heard because a lot of these people in this chat, a lot of y'all have been following me for about the last 2.5, 3 years. Wherever I go, y'all go with me. And whenever they see this, they're seeing your comments as well. And they just might don't like nothing y'all saying and might comment on your comment, and you'll get that notification on your Facebook page. They're going to say they mentioned your name in the comment. Guess what? You get to argue some more. See, it's our show. It ain't just my show. It's our show. This is our show. This is the people's show. I ain't saying I'm the Rock. I'm not the people's champion, you understand? But this is our show. All right. I'm done because I've been on here too long. We had fun. Now, let me say this. Usually I go live immediately after the game or about 10 minutes after the game. I will not be able to do that tomorrow. So here's the deal. Tomorrow evening, I have to be back at church at 6 o'clock. So there's a chance that the game will be going on when I leave. I'm not going to listen to nothing. I'm not going to listen to Sirius radio. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to leave. I'm going to come back home and watch the game, probably while Sunday Night Football is on. Watch the remaining part that I didn't see. And then once I see that, I will be on probably during Come Back Live, win or lose. Bronson, you don't know me too well, Doc. I don't dodge nobody. I got a podcast show. I can't hide. I can't hide. I'm here twice a week. I'm gonna be right here. Just gonna be a little bit later. Win or lose, I'll be right back. And it's probably gonna be something because I'm gonna watch it wherever I stop. So the game started at 3:25. I live here in Memphis, so 3:25 by time I should at least see maybe the first half or close to it. Give me time to watch it. Y'all turn the live notifications on. I'll be back right here while the Sunday night game go on. And then I will be here to take y'all Eagle bullets, or you make sure you come back. Woo! You make sure you come back if them Cowboys put something on y'all. Huh? Don't you ain't gotta worry about me. I'm gonna be here. I need to know, are you gonna be here? Bronson, since you running your mouth. All y'all little Eagle fans, fly. Look, if y'all lose, don't fly away. Fly back over here. Fly, Eagles, fly. If we put y'all out tomorrow, make sure you fly and land right here, so we can figure out why we beat y'all. Huh? Yeah. Don't fly now. Don't fly. Don't fly away. No. If the Cowboy put them stars on you tomorrow, I need you to fly right back. Turn that live notification on and fly to the big time show and land your wings. Land your wings right back here. I'll be here. Yeah. Brandon, I love it. I did. Yeah, you're right, brother. You did. Well, y'all say y'all all got the same wings now. You know, they wing a little wider. Y'all part of the bird family. So we bird hunting tomorrow. You understand? Brandon said just follow the dead feathers. Boy, I like Brandon already. Brandon, you all right with me. I like it. I like it. See what I'm saying? Oh, okay. So for y'all, okay. So it's a system how y'all fly. I'm following Bronson. Bronson say, I gotta spread my arms out. Okay. I guess you gotta fly like, you look like a scarecrow. You know what I'm talking about? A scarecrow is a bird too. So y'all, I guess I'm flying right now. I hope I am. If I'm disrespecting your flight, I'm sorry, Bronson. You know, y'all fly, Eagles fly. Okay? Make sure y'all win or lose, fly back to the big time show tomorrow. All right? Pod B, AI Doc, Saturday Night Smoke. Listen, turn on the notification. It's not gonna be immediately after. I gotta go to church tomorrow night. And then when I come back and finish watching the game, I'm gonna turn my phone off because I know everybody gonna start all this texting and talking. So I'm gonna turn my phone off. I don't even want to know. I want to come back and look at it for myself, and then I'll be able to give my honest, analysis, if you want to go that route, of what happened in the game. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all go ahead and enjoy the rest of this college football Saturday. For all my first-time listeners, thank you, Joe. Hey, Brandon, this is really for Brandon. Bronson, see, I ain't worried about you, Bronson. I hope you come stay with me after we play. Yeah. I got to save my voice. I got to preach in the morning. So, y'all, I got to get out of here. I'm I'm already prepared, so I ain't got to study. I ain't no last minute guy. I appreciate you, Brandon. But Brandon, before you leave, I want to show you how we get down here. See, I'm older. See, I want you to. I'm 50. So you see everybody clapping their hands. They know what's coming. See, you don't know what's coming, but you got to stay with me until it's end. I just want you to see the exquisiteness of big time. Yeah. Smoothness of big time. I want you to experience the laid back approach of big time. Yeah. I just want you to see. I'm coming with something, Brian. I promise. This is how we close the show. Everybody knows what's going. All I want you to do, Brand, is this. Bronson says, let me get you here. All right. You do it too, but I ain't really worried about that because you ain't gonna subscribe. So I'm just gonna deal with you in Philly week, and then you're gonna fly away. I need Brand a part of the family. This is one of the things you will always like. Remember I said this, Brand. Just bob your head. I'm out of here. Brady, get ready. We'll holler at you tomorrow night at some point. Turn on those live notifications. This has been the one and only, the Big Time Show. Just clap your hand, Brandon. Remember, I told you so. You ready? Let's go. I'm out. Brandy. Come on, Brandy. Brandy, talk to me. Brandy. Hey, get it. Brandy, you still there? Come on. I know you still there. Maybe. Y'all, come on now. Y'all. Woo. Hey. I already know, Brandy. See right there. See right there. See right there? Y'all see that? We can go home now. I told Brandy what was coming. Now she feel it. See what I'm saying? Now, Brandy, that's what we leave. You in Los Angeles, East Side. Man, get on out of here, man. Brandy, you in Los Angeles, right? Okay. We gonna get it. We gonna get it rumbling over there in the West Coast. See, everybody's still here. Look, I know why y'all still. Well, some folks done left now. Look, Brandon, did you feel that? I know your head, Bob. That's it. See what I'm saying? Now, I ain't gonna do it again. I say this for tomorrow, but I forgot to tell y'all one thing. Let's go, Cowboys. Let's go. All right, I'm out of here. We'll see you tomorrow night. Snap your fingers, Brandon. Don't worry about it. Come back tomorrow. We're going to do it again. We'll holler at y'all. Thanks for hanging with me tonight. All right. Bye-bye.